All right, get your gut checked. Yes, you heard me right. Did you know that there are keys to regulating your health and it lies in your gut? Here to explain is Alice Branton. I am so happy to have you back. Welcome back.
Hi.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
So we were just chatting during the break. I have learned just in the last couple of minutes so much from you. So I'm so excited you are here to share this information with our viewers, especially as we get into the holidays. And I was telling you, I've got those sugar cravings. It's not all about self-control. It's again related to your gut. So what do we need to know about keeping on track with our health and getting that gut check?
Definitely. I mean, it is a new area of science. They're learning so much about the gut. Your gut is part of what's called your microbiome. Maybe you've heard that word. That is the good and bad bacteria that lives in your gut, on your skin, throughout our body. We have more than 100 trillion microbes. If you were to separate it from the body, it'd be about 4 pounds.
That is crazy.
It's like almost like its own organ, right?
You said, yes.
Yes, and so 80 to 90% of our immune system can be tracked back to those microbes. It's its own little ecosystem, its own little environment of ratio of good and bad in our guts. And when that ratio gets off, we get complications. We get those sugar cravings. We have more of the bad bacteria. We need sugar. Maybe we have insomnia, some skin issues, mood issues can even be caused by an imbalance in the gut. All sorts of digestive issues onto autoimmune type systems.
Interesting too, you said that they all actually have their own kind of fingerprints as well. So it's unique to every individual.
Absolutely. Everybody kind of has their own fingerprint in their gut, the right ratio that they need. And how does it get off? It gets off through our environment, through our poor diet. If we're eating lots of sugar, we're feeding more of those bad bacteria. If we've ever taken antibiotics, that throws off the healthy balance there as well. And antibiotics in the foods that we eat, sometimes in meats.
And you also say even things like depression can be related to this as well. That's interesting.
Depression, anxiety, cognitive issues, mood, everything can be really traced back to this gut.
So what do we need to do, or what do we need to know to make sure that area of our body is healthy so that we can stay on track with everything else?
Definitely. Well, for me, you know that I wrote the book Vitamin D is the Key. I think that vitamin D is the key here as well. There's a lot of research saying that having enough vitamin D helps to regulate the right level of good and bad bacteria. It also helps with supporting removal of autoimmune disorders and all sorts of other issues. It really affects everything in your life when your gut is out of balance.
Well, and speaking of your book, we've got just a couple seconds left. I want to make sure our viewers know you're giving away a copy, and where can they go to get their hands on a copy of your book?
They can come to my website, alicebranton.com, and just opt in and we'll send them a free e-copy.
So get rid of those processed foods, get on a healthy diet, and think about that vitamin D. So head to her website for more. Again, I learned so much when you're here. Thank you so much for keeping us on track with our health. And again, if you want to learn more, you can always head to our website too. If you want to hear more of what Alice spoke about, be sure to check us out online at fox4morningblend.com.